Cristiano Ronaldo and Miguel, his childhood friend, grew up together on the narrow streets of Madeira, where dreams were bigger than their surroundings and football was their only escape. They trained together under the burning sun, shared one pair of worn-out boots, and promised each other that one day they would conquer the world side by side. When Ronaldo's talent took him to academies and then to global fame, Miguel stayed behind, supporting him silently, always proud, always loyal. Years later, Ronaldo brought Miguel into his professional circle as a personal assistant and trusted advisor. To the world, they were brothers, inseparable, a symbol of loyalty that fame could not break. But deep inside, jealousy slowly began to grow in Miguel's heart as he watched Ronaldo become a global icon, praised by millions, while his own sacrifices remained unseen. As Ronaldo's career reached new heights, pressure surrounded him from all sides: media, sponsors, managers, and fans. Miguel, now deeply involved in Ronaldo's daily life, began to feel ignored. Decisions were being made without him, meetings happened behind his back, and new people entered Ronaldo's inner circle. One night, after a tense match loss, Miguel confronted Ronaldo, accusing him of forgetting his roots and the people who stood by him before fame. Ronaldo, already exhausted and frustrated, reacted sharply, reminding Miguel that success came with responsibility and tough choices. What started as a calm conversation turned into raised voices, old memories, and buried resentments. Harsh words were spoken, words that neither of them could take back. The room that once echoed with laughter now felt heavy with anger. The argument reached its breaking point when Miguel accused Ronaldo of arrogance and betrayal, claiming that fame had changed him forever. Ronaldo, deeply hurt, fired back, saying that Miguel was holding on to the past and failing to grow. Emotions exploded. Ronaldo slammed his hand against the table. Miguel stepped closer, and for a moment it seemed like their friendship would end forever. Security and staff rushed in, shocked to see the football legend in such a raw, vulnerable state. Ocho chose silence and patience. He remembered the pain of their past fight and refused to let misunderstandings destroy what they had rebuilt. Miguel, devastated by the accusations, stepped back voluntarily, offering to leave Ronaldo's circle to protect his name and career. That moment became the true turning point. Ronaldo publicly defended Miguel, standing in front of cameras and taking full responsibility, declaring that loyalty matters more than image. The truth eventually came out, clearing Miguel's name, but more importantly, it sealed their bond forever. They learned that real friendship is not proven in childhood or comfort, but in moments when walking away is easier than standing together. From that day on, Ronaldo and Miguel kept their lives more private, their trust stronger, and their friendship no longer loud, but unbreakable. As time moved forward, Ronaldo began to think deeply about legacy, not just records, trophies, or numbers, but the impact he would leave on people's lives. The storms he had faced with Miguel changed him. He realized that true success meant lifting others, not standing alone at the top. Together, Ronaldo and Miguel quietly started a foundation focused on helping underprivileged children chase their dreams through sports and education, especially in small islands and forgotten communities like the one they came from. They avoided media attention, choosing purpose over publicity. During visits to these places, Ronaldo often shared his story, admitting his mistakes and emphasizing the importance of loyalty, humility, and forgiveness. Miguel, once living in Ronaldo's shadow, finally found his own identity as a leader and mentor. Watching children train on dusty fields reminded them of their own beginnings, and each smile felt more rewarding than any goal. In this phase of life, Ronaldo understood that while football made him famous, friendship, growth, and giving back made him fulfilled, and that was the legacy that would outlive the cheers of any stadium. Years later, near the twilight of his career, Ronaldo faced a moment that forced him to look back at the entire journey: fame, fights, forgiveness, and friendship. After a final international match, while the stadium roared for him one last time, Ronaldo's eyes searched the stands for familiar faces. Among them stood Miguel, silent, emotional, holding no banner, asking for no recognition. That night, away from cameras, Ronaldo admitted something he had never said out loud, that the fight with Miguel had scared him more than any defeat on the pitch, because it showed him how easily he could lose what truly mattered. Miguel replied with a simple truth, that real friendship is not about always agreeing, but about choosing each other, even when pride demands distance. They laughed softly, not as legends or survivors of fame, but as two boys from Madeira who once shared a single dream. In that quiet moment, Ronaldo finally understood that the greatest victory of his life was not written in goals or awards, but in the friendships he fought for, broke, and had the courage to rebuild.